are absolutely magnificent. Almost half of them that we brought in are gone. It's a $99 dress, and you're getting for essentially daggone near close to half off. 3 easy payments of that, $16.66. It's a 685 200. That's your item. And then we also have in the show, we've got the dress covered, but then how about a really fantastic crop? And Brigitte looks amazing in Susan's cotton ponte slim leg crop pants. 5 colors.
Listen, I don't have ADHD. I don't have an illness. I don't have anything. I'm calmly, very calm, and very easy to control my actions. The reason why I didn't do it in the first grade, and I'll tell you why. I thought I could go up to the teacher and ask them questions, which you're supposed to be able to do anyways. But they thought that I had ADHD because I was always getting up to ask them a question instead of raising my hand. When I raised my hand, they never answered the question. In fact, one time I went up there and the teacher grabbed my hand and wrenched my arm out of socket, and so, I don't know if maybe they're the ones that had the problem. You ever think of that?
Which is a ready, set, run. Let me take you your colors, and then I'll talk to you about this expiry.
I mean, I don't think I have ADHD, nor do I think I have a mental illness, and I think it's just a misconception. They are. They're all wrong. I was sitting, Mom. I told you I got up so I could ask a question. I never got up out of my seat because I wanted to. They sat me in the corner. What am I supposed to do? How would you feel to be sat in the corner and you can't sit next to your friends or anyone you consider your friends? You know what I'm saying? How would you feel like if you were sat up in the corner, up on the other side, but away from everyone else? How would you feel about that, Mom? How would you have felt about that? How would you have felt? Did you get to sit with your friends when you were going to high school and stuff? When you were going to school? Did you get to sit with people? Did you get to sit with people though when you went to school? So you weren't sat in the corner, like away from everyone else.
I didn't sit in the corner.
Yeah, I got sat in the corner. I had to sit away from everyone else. So when I had to stand up and ask a question, I don't have ADHD. I never had ADHD. People just understood my situation. And that's bullshit, you know that? And I'm going to start commenting against it, saying that I don't have an illness. It's just like the misconception that people have against me. They think that I'm mentally ill because of the way I act, or that there's some sort of misconception. I'm going to fight this tooth and nail until I prove that I'm not mentally ill. I'll fight it tooth and nail. And I mean it. I'll prove that I'm not mentally ill and that I'm just pure misconception. The TV just paused.
Especially this little black.
Like yesterday, I was able to point out that the TV paused, and it's been pausing now, and you didn't even notice that. You didn't even notice the issue that the TV keeps pausing, yet I noticed it twice now. And yet you're the one getting upset at me about a lot of things, and I'm just kind of like calming you down. I'm upset that people consider me mentally ill, have ADHD, and any of those illnesses. And then when I talk about the issues, don't address the issue. When I talk about the issues, no one addresses it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever addresses my issues. When I talk about the issue, does anyone ever address it? No one ever does. It's a falsification. A false verification. People have verified stuff against me and it's saying that I'm mentally ill and have a disability. Well, it's false. It's false. And I'm going to post this on my channel and Facebook and get people to see that I'm not mentally ill. I pointed out again. Look, the TV froze. You said this wasn't happening. Look, it's frozen. You see that? I was seeing that yesterday. You said, no, it wasn't freezing. But look, it froze. See that? You're not even looking at what I'm telling you to look at. See that? That proves it to me. Look. Why? I want to watch TV. Because it's frozen, you mom. Don't you see it frozen? The TV is frozen. It keeps freezing. I told you that yesterday. I can't watch it if it's not. I don't have to sit down. Why is sitting down the only makes you, can I not? I'm trying to make a video. So why does it matter to me having to sit down proves that I don't have ADHD? You stand up all the time. You're always working. They don't consider you have ADHD. You're always doing something. And then I'm standing up. I have a right to stand up, okay? Why does people assume because you're standing up that means you have ADHD? You stand up, you're ADHD. No, it doesn't mean you have ADHD. It just means I like to stand up. I have the right to stand up. I don't have to sit down. You know why you can't go anywhere and walk around and do anything? Because you never walk. You never take walks or do anything. You know, sitting down for hours on end will really shred your legs up, and you can't walk at all. It pisses me off. It really pisses me off. It really pisses me off. And I'm gonna start expressing myself from now on. You know, people don't have to say that I'm mentally ill just because I'm not sitting down. I'm not watching it because it was freezing. That's the point I'm making. The people are just a bunch of assholes. I'm really pissed at people for making those assumptions.